Look how I passed the muster. You remember old folks saying that too? Uh,
Nope, your old folks is older than my old folks.
my old folks was not older than your old folks.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
You can turn Instagram on. Let's see. Let's see. I get. Mm.
You turn your box on?
Oh no. You know what? I forget about these things. And that's
Things in your ears.
and good evening to those of you coming in by way of Instagram. Where do they put these things in? Oh,
Sitting on.
am I sitting on? Oh, hope that your day has been great as we get ready to do this thing all over again. Mm. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I hear you. All right, we're getting ready to go live on TV. Thanks for those of you who have joined. Those of you on Instagram, you do know I will dismiss you from the page getting off subject or just being stupid. Let's get ready to do it. Hmm. Cut me up a little bit in my ear. Nina Cash, Memphis. Hey.
You got the live on, see?
What's wrong? Are we streaming?
No.
Huh? Are we streaming? Axa, are we streaming?
No.
Why?
She trying to turn it on. There's something wrong with it.
Who y'all need to have that shit ready before I go on the air? Are we streaming?
No, we're not. I can't get it.
Well, get it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not. And good evening to you. And welcome again to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Hoping that your day today has been simply marvelous, that you've had a great day. It's raining here in the city of Memphis. A little chilly on the outside. I want to talk about some things on tonight. I want to talk about some things that I think that all across America, black people need to be discussing. As I spoke last night on the subject of what's going on in Memphis and the return to white rule that many in this area are trying to take, it's also evident that it's happening in other parts of the country as well. And I'm going to be talking about tonight strategize and organize because the war has begun. Strategize and organize because the war in America has taken place. We can see it even with the Trump administration, but we can also see it happening right here in the city of Memphis. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to a commercial break so that they can get me right with the streaming, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to deal with this subject, strategizing and organizing because the war has begun. We'll be back after these commercial messages.
Hey, the stream is not working. Yeah, it's two in here. I've tried both. You change the name to Facebook Thaddeus and it's still under Daphne, right? Uh-huh.
All right. Hoping
Streaming invalid.
y'all all right on Instagram.
Streaming invalid. What you wanna sign out and sign back in?
Nope. I don't have to go a day without
Hey,
cussing.
see if you sign out and sign back in.
So I tell you what, motherfucker, since you don't like the cussing, get the fuck off my goddamn page. Now, any of you other motherfuckers got anything negative to say, please understand your ass will be dismissed from the page. Either one, HVP.
Oh, yeah, she's going now.
We are in commercial break.
No, it's still not doing it. Everything else is checked off. Yeah, just the one you checked. Okay.
Man, just come to the church. Damn, man, that's how you reach me.
You said what?
Come to the church. What's up?
Can't get it to work.
Huh?
Something wrong with it, can't get it to work.
See, y'all need to have this shit ready before I get on the air. Don't let me get on the air and then find out the shit ain't right. So what you finna do?
I'm gonna have to go from your page. But what you wanna do?
Well, what the fuck I can do now at this point? Okay? But it messes up my business end when my shit ain't right. They need to have my shit right when I get on the air. Not the shit of when I get on there, then everybody practicing. I mean, do what we gotta do. Damn. But when I'm using it as a feature of selling, it don't go good for me. Okay?
But I just rebooted, refreshed and did everything I could do.
But they need to know this shit before I go on the air. It's 6,000 goddamn motherfucking dollars a month. They need to have this shit right when I go on the air.
Hello?
Shit.
Hello?
My job is to come here and do what I do. And my go ahead it. But when I'm using it as a selling feature,
I understand.
fuck you, we're gonna find out my shit ain't right when I get on there.
The name is now changed to, y'all changed the name, right? Changed it, it just says Stadies now, Facebook Stadies. So that, I'm assuming that's the same name.
I hate nigger rig shit.
No, the names have been changed. It's not what it used to be. She put in one for Mike, and she got one for Nate. Yep.
So what are they saying is wrong with it there?
She just called, T just called Angel. And T said that somebody had changed the names of it. Angel said it wasn't her.
Change the names of what?
In the lineup on the system.
It was all right last night.
It was fine last night. It's been, yeah, it was fine last night.
Do I have what?
So are they correcting it or what?
Yeah, she's trying to do it now.
Those of you that's coming on Facebook, they fucked up. That's literally what they fucked up. You know, and I keep telling them that it's $6,000 motherfucking dollars a month. I don't want my shit fucked up. And quit practicing with me once I go on the motherfucking app. That nigger rig shit just ain't gonna do it. Not next year. How many commercials I got left? Can you roll commercials all night?
Alright, this the last one.
Do what?
Last
Are y'all gonna be able to get the streaming on?
She doing it now.
Who?
Angel.
Angel up in here now.
Okay, y'all need to know all this shit before I go on the air. Quit waiting till I get on the damn air and then y'all start telling me, uh-oh. I wanna hear them motherfucking uh-ohs. Get this motherfucker cool breeze off. Man, fuck you and that bitch you call your mammy. If they get it right, they'll switch it over.
I will.
Because you know that shit pisses me the fuck off. They want their motherfucking money on goddamn time. They don't want my shit right.
Hey, they in the system now, they working it from home.
Well,
They in-
but how did it get changed?
Apparently this data changed. I don't know why, I mean, she went tampering with things, it's not the same as yesterday, as far as Facebook.
Cause yesterday all she had to do was push the button.
I'm gonna let this commercial play and we're gonna come back, let you finish right here.
But we done ran this commercial. But go let it in.
I can't, come back out because they in the system.
Well, goddamn. That's all right. I'll tell them on air. Quit fucking with my shit. Cause don't a motherfucking world know none of them. Those of you on Facebook, have they got it?
Nah, I need my phone.
They do what?
I need my phone.
Whew. Y'all know I don't need to be pissed on the air. Cause I give zero fucks. Do what?
What is it saying back here is what you can't see?
Y'all wasting precious goddamn time of mine. What's the problem now, Dale?
I think that was zero.
Huh?
Something in the system, it won't, we put it in, it said authenticated, but it didn't refresh.
So what the fuck they gonna do?
Angel's still working on
All right, can I go on air?
it. T can't do anything, they inside the system.
Well, tell them they're going to have to do something. God damn it, we're sitting up here, and I'm sitting up here. Now I need to be doing my goddamn show. God damn. Nowhere in America on TV do they practice while you're on the motherfucking air. Shit. Y'all, hell, I ain't paying me. All right, where we at now? Dale, where they at now?
She going in the system now, she's still.
All right, I need to do my goddamn show. I need to do my show. I can't sit here all night while they fucking off on them goddamn buttons and shit.
Yeah.
What?
She got it.
Is it streaming now?
Yeah.
Is it streaming? And welcome back to the Strategize Matthews Show. I was sitting here pissed because they're practicing on me. And it's $6,000 a month that I pay. Damn it, I don't want no practicing on me. While when I come into the studio, there are certain things I understand that technically can go wrong. But stop practicing on me when I go on there. Now let the church say amen, amen, amen again. Because Miss Debbie, y'all want y'all damn $6,000 on time. Okay? So if I gotta pay you $6,000 on time, there shouldn't be certain things I shouldn't have to sit here and have to deal with. From a marketing and TV standpoint, certain things should already be in place when I go on there. And that's that on that. Now let me get back to what I was on. But that irritated me. That irritates me. Because I don't do a niggerish show, a niggerig show. I understand technical difficulties. I understand that this is a black-owned network. But don't let me get on the air and then find out certain things. These things should be checked before I go on the air. And, you know, that's just business. Okay, that's the business of doing radio and TV that I've been doing for almost 35 years. This is okay. All right, calm down, Fatty Bear. Any Hennessy in the house?
No.
Ain't no Hennessy in the house. Okay, but this is business to me. This is money to me. Okay, and everybody wants their money around here on time. Do I hear a whole lot of stuff? Then for that very same reason, then certain things when you do TV and radio, you have ready when you go live on the air. Okay. Now, I want to deal, and I'm already frustrated, so I know I'm going to do a hell of a great show on tonight. When we look at what is going on in Black America, and especially in Black Memphis, Tennessee, and some of the same issues that are happening in Memphis is happening all around the country. When we look at cities like Memphis, you look at cities like Atlanta, Chicago, where the predominance of the population happen to be people of color, black folk. In a racist society in which we live, please do not think that the bigots, the white supremacists of America are just sitting back and going to allow black folk to easily maintain their power. When I spoke last night on what is going on in Memphis, especially with the Memphis City Council, and I look at what they're doing to Sister Rhonda Logan intentionally, when I hear the white boy on the city council say, well, we can't support her even though she's qualified, even though she has her credentials, even though she's from the community. We can't support her because of touche Parkinson, a state elected state representative, spoke up for her, who represents on the state level that particular part of the city. And a former city council person, Ricky Pete, yeah, Ricky had his problems. Yeah, Ricky effed up on 2 occasions. But when we look at what Ricky did, and we look at the corruption that white leadership has done, what's the issue? Ricky Pete went to jail on 2 occasions, paid what America says is its debt to society. So you mean to tell me that Ricky Pete, who is from the area, who organized, who was on the city council for a number of years, you mean to tell me that he cannot come and speak the knowledge that he has about a person in the area in which he lives? No. Here's what the white boy did. And I'm talking about, what's the boy's name? Worth Morgan. This white boy was looking for any reason not to support this black woman. Why? Why not support the black woman? First of all, in that district, even though it is predominantly black in that area, it has never had a black representative on the council. Never had a black on the council. Here she is, a woman, a black woman, who cannot be dictated to by the white boys who think that they run every damn thing in Memphis. The power brokers, okay? The power brokers in Memphis have people on the council that they can call and get things done. She wasn't gonna be your Aunt Jemima. No. She wasn't, no. Rhonda Logan's not gonna be your Aunt Jemima on the council. There is a fear. Plus, understand, for over 20 some years, blacks have been the majority on the city council. And they are worried now that not only will you have 7, but you're gonna have 8 black members like you should. And I get sick and damn tired of black folk thinking you got to apologize to white folk for the power that you have. I was looking today on Facebook and they was talking about my good friend Marco McClennan, who became the mayor. He's the mayor-elect of West Memphis, Arkansas, right across the bridge. And there's some white folk that are upset that he has chosen, he's going to be appointing a black chief of police and fire chief. And then I looked at a black woman's comment. I wish I had wrote her name down. The black woman says, "Law is Marco McClennan going to turn West Memphis into a black town?" Ignorant ass heifer, it's already a black town. You're already the majority in West Memphis. You're already the majority. Quit apologizing to white folk for the power that you have. Quit being the minority-minded individuals that white folk want you to be. It is now time for you to wake up and understand that there is a war going on in America. When you see the openness of white supremacists, when you see white folk making some of the statements that they didn't make 10 years ago or 5 years ago, pre-Donald Trump, you got to understand that in white America, when they put that little red hat on and said, "Let's make America great again," what they are saying to you is, let's make America white again. White folk who are bigots, white folk who are in power, white folk have a damn agenda. We're the ones who are just sitting back and allowing anything to go on. That's the reason I decided tonight to talk about strategize and organize. The war has begun. Let me go back to Ricky Pete. And Ricky Pete is not someone that I have always agreed with. Ricky be the first one to tell you that. But I know his history in North Memphis. I know that judges call Ricky Pete as a consultant for their political races. I know people all over politics in this area, even though he is a convicted felon, they still call him for his political knowledge. I know that the chairman of the city council, Berlin Boyd, calls him, paid him to be a political consultant. So how can this white boy who is sitting up there next to Berlin Boyd talk about Ricky when Berlin used Ricky as a consultant? There were judges, there were people who were elected this year in judgeships that used Ricky Pete. I ain't got no problem with Ricky. Okay? And the reason that some more white folk ain't been put in jail is because when the FBI came, well, what was it, the Tennessee Waltz and the, what was that other thing they had? They went from the waltz to the something else. Okay. When they went to that, the target was not white legislators. The target was black legislators. That was their target. That's who they went after. That's who they went after. So put Ricky aside. But what does Ricky have to do with the representation that District 1 needs? What does Ricky and Touche Parkinson have to do with the needs of the people in that area? They now sit there with no representation. None whatsoever. None. Taxation without representation. The people that live in the Raleigh and Fraser area now have no one sitting on that council to represent their interests or their needs. But what we've got to do is to organize and strategize, because the war has begun. The reason that this thing is going on from November 20th and is still going on is intentional here in the city of Memphis. It's an intentional process that is going on right now, because the white boys have the numbers. There are 10 members on the council, 5 blacks, 5 whites. But technically, there are 6 whites, because Berlin Boyd has whitewashed himself. He's attached himself to the agenda of white folk. He's empowering a white base to take over and win in the situations that deal in this city when it comes to our needs. Because in November, had he voted for the black woman, this would already be past us. When there was still 7 blacks on the council, it could have happened. But they don't want it to happen. So what do we get to? What do we get to? What do we get to? Not only can we be mad, not only can we just verbalize our madness and verbalize our needs, we must strategize and organize. We've got to strategize on getting Berlin out of office. That's number one. Number two is, how do we get Rhonda Logan in office? How do we change the situations of Black America? And this is Black America all across the country. You can't do it without a plan. You can't do it without organization. We in the Black community must come up with a plan of action. A plan of action is something that we need to take hold of. We got to sit down, not have meetings to have meetings to see how long this meeting gonna last and we're gonna meet next week. No. We have to come up with a plan. We must design a policy to each one of our goals. If we are going to put people in office, first of all, the blacks that we put in office, first of all, have to be credible blacks. It's not just enough that you be black, okay? It's not just enough for you to be black. But are you a black that is credible? Are you a black with a history of service in the community? Are you a black with a plan? Are you a black with an organization? And are you a black that can raise money to finance your campaign? Yeah, these are the things that become necessary. You just can't run, my name Mary Jones, and I think we need to make some changes in North Memphis. What's your plan, Mary? Well, I ain't got none yet, but if you get me in office, I'm gonna come up with a plan. Mary, do you have any money to finance a campaign? Do you have the capabilities of raising money to finance? No, I was gonna see what somebody else could help me with. That's the kind of sorry black folk we get running for office. You ain't got no money. If you ain't got no money, you ain't got no plan. You have no business running without a structure already in place. Too many black folk are running for office that have no business running for office, and you're easily defeated because the white folk that's going to run against you have a plan. They got a plan. They got a plan, they got an organization, and they got some monies. Or they have the capabilities of raising some money, or the people who got them running in the race got some money. Or they have an organization to put them in office. We've got to learn to gather a group that will work together. The discord in the black community is the reason that we find ourselves impoverished and we find ourselves in a state of madness because, first of all, we don't like each other, we don't trust each other, and we cannot work together. Okay? we must learn that if we have a common goal in our community, lay down your egos, lay down what you got mad about 10, 20 years ago, that you ain't speaking to each other because of what happened 10 or 20 years ago, and unify your efforts. What is it that you can bring to the table that is going to strengthen what we need done in the black community? But broke folk with no means and no monies, you ain't got no monies, baby. You ain't got no business running. And I see people that throw their names in hats all the time. Ain't got no money. Baby, how you running? People were running last year, and I called them about advertising in the middle of the campaign year, and you talking about you still trying to raise some money. I ain't raised my first $2,000. Baby, you ain't raised $2,000. Your ass needs to be doing something else anyway. Okay? You should have had more than that to put into your own campaign. War is a state of armed conflict between different groups, maybe not armed with the AK-47, but there is a war going on. You are not armed with knowledge, okay? You are not armed with knowledge. Knowledge is the key to winning. Knowledge is the key. Strategic planning is the key to winning elections. It's the key to putting people in office that are going to fight for us. Look, we don't hold black leadership accountable. We let them do anything they want. They come and give us a song and dance. But then when it is all over, they get in office, they get in bed with white leadership. I've heard black leaders, so-called leaders, say, well, I got to work with my colleagues. I got to see what my colleagues have to say. Your colleagues didn't put you in office. It was not white folk that put you in office. It was the people in that area, your constituents, who believed your lies and put you in office. We must come up with strategies, and we must create an organization. We're going to talk more about it in just a minute here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
When you find yourself incarcerated,
So what was they saying was wrong that the streamer wasn't working?
Miss Debbie had tried to change some things over and accidentally messed it up. But Angel was able to fix it, and I was put my information in.
But shouldn't these things be checked before I go on the air?
See, they thought it was checked, but she had no way of, Debbie had no way of checking it without going live on page. So she had no way to actually check it. So when T got here, she thought it was already done, and all T was ready to do was just punch the button for you to come on.
All they had to do was go live.
It's not like ours.
They do what?
It's more to it than just like ours.
There's more to it than what?
Then how ours set up right there,
Uh-huh.
it's more to it.
You can't push a button to go live.
Not just then, cause is in their is in their TriCaster system.
That ain't my fault.
No. Yeah, what?
All right, let me go through Instagram, see who needs to be out. I'm sure somebody in here.
I've been tired all week. Okay.
Talk, fuck you. Is he, are you talking to me? Top header. I'm about to piss this motherfucker off. Sex Andrew Caldwell. You're a queer motherfucker. You're a dick in the ass, dick in the mouth motherfucker. Okay? In fact, I hear you like sucking 3 dicks at a goddamn time. That you can open a daycare center in your motherfucking stomach. Motherfucker, fuck you. Okay. And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Strategies and Organizing. In the city of Memphis, 1991, when Dr. Willie Harrington was elected as the first black mayor of the city of Memphis, it had to be done with strategy and organizing. Yeah. Strategy and organizing. Bill Atkins, Lucinda Gray, Randy Wade, his brother Dr. Melvin Wade, and those who went before the courts and changed the system. Then we held back then at the Mid-South Coliseum a people's convention. Because one of the things that the old heads realized, if we were to defeat Dick Hackett, who was then the mayor of Memphis, and he was running for office again, if he was to be defeated, we couldn't have 29 black folk running for the office and split the vote. Okay. That couldn't be the system. So the People's Convention was held by black folk. And in the convention, there were numerous black folk that wanted to be the mayor. I think Otis Higgs was one of those persons. Willie Harrington. It was several more. But the people, registered voters, voted on who they wanted to have as their mayor, who they wanted to run for mayor. And that was Dr. Harrington. How did they do it again? Strategizing and organizing. Strategize, coming up with a plan. One of the things that I see happening in the black community, every Negro want to have a dream and go to the damn mountaintop. Everybody wants to run. Okay? Matthew Moore, that ain't all, I'm reading this bullshit you wrote. You're right. That ain't in all, okay. See, you wouldn't be where you were politically if it wasn't for some old heads. Cause these young heads that I see coming along now, they already bought and paid for. Their agenda is not about the agenda of the people. Their agenda is about what the white man can do that is going to grease their pockets or give them a position. We get black folk who run just to get your name out there. The reason that in the 9th Congressional District, the largest district in the state of Tennessee, with a black population, has a white congressman is because the selfishness of black folk who wanted to be in office. Yeah. The 9th Congressional District, when you go back and check your history, you will find that this 9th Congressional District was organized and comprised so that the state of Tennessee would have at least one representative in Washington. Harold Ford Sr. was in 1972, 1973, became the congressman. He beat a white guy who had been there for a number of years by the name of Dan Kirkendall by organizing and strategizing. And even in the organizing and strategizing, the whites that were in charge knew that Kirkendall had lost. So what did they do? They took ballots and hid those ballots, those votes of Harold E. Ford Sr. down in the basement of the Shelby County Election Commission. But that just happened to be an old black man that was a janitor. His educational level only allowed him to push a broom and a mop. That happened to see the white folk when they hid the ballots. Harold Ford and a group went and found the ballots. He became congressman. of the 9th Congressional District and could have stayed there as long as he wanted to. When he decided that he was going to retire, his son won only on name recognition. Wasn't worth a damn as a congressman, but his son won on name recognition. When he decided that he was going to run for U.S. Senator in the state of Tennessee, which was crazy, I guess because he was damn near white, he thought he could win. We had 16, 17 blacks to run for Congress, and one white man. One white man who didn't give a damn about black folk, still don't give a damn about black folk. He uses black folk to stay in political office. 16 blacks, one white man running. Who do you think was going to win? Yeah, the law of averages. Just flip it, you go. Who do you think was going to win? And he's been able to win ever since because black folk are not educated on what's going on. Black folk will say, oh, Master Cohen, he brought this, that, and the other to the 9th Congressional District, not realizing that Steve Cohen is not responsible for most of the monies that come into the 9th Congressional District. That as taxpayers, there are certain things that you're going to get in the 9th Congressional District that have nothing to do with Steve Cohen. But what they do in Congress, when there is something that is coming into the district, they let the congressman know what is coming. Then that congressman takes credit for it coming. And when the white man says, I brought it here, yes, sir, Master Cohen, yes, sir, he's a good white man, yes, sir, he brought that into our district. We gonna keep on voting. I remember when W.W. Harrison ran against him for Congress. And the motto was, just one. Many black folk took that as racist because, see, understand, black folk don't want you talking about white folk. Woo! If you want to make black folk mad, talk about their master. Yeah, talk about their oppressor. Woo! And all what Harrington was saying, can we just have one black in Washington from the state of Tennessee, and you wouldn't support it? You wouldn't support it. So how do we win in our city elections? Dr. Harrington will be running for mayor again. There'll be blacks that are running. When you, Andrew Caldwell keeps showing up on the page. Let me do something. Put this number up here. Andrew Caldwell has been trying to contact me. Let me give y'all Andrew Caldwell's number that he's been leaving so that y'all can call him, so I can go ahead on with what I'm doing. Because Andrew Caldwell, the sissy that he is, just wants me to give him some attention. Area code 314-230-2198. Y'all call Miss Queen 314-230-2198. Those of you on Instagram, you are about to time out, and I'm going to bring you right back as we talk about strategizing and organizing, because the war has begun. Okay, let me bring y'all back. Because the war has begun. So how do we win our elections next year? How do we put the right blacks in office? We find out, again, who's credible, who has an agenda of the people, who's willing to accept the agenda of the people that they represent, who will make a pledge to the people in that area that you are going to make sure that the needs and the concerns of the people of your district is going to be met. That this person also has the means to raise money for a campaign. That this person also has a committee or an organization to help them run their campaign. You must have an organization in place to run your campaign. After putting your organization together, okay, after you put your organization together, then what do? Voter information, voter education becomes the next key. You've got to have, as a part of your organization, education of the issues, education of the issues. Many of you go to the polls uninformed. That's the reason anybody can just hand you a ballot and tell you to vote, because you have not been educated on the issues. Voter education, voter information, then you got to make sure you have in place voter registration. Okay? Voter registration. Voter registration. And then you have a get out to vote strategy. You got the information. Now we got to make sure we got people registered to vote and that those voters go to the polls. We have early voting here in Shelby County. And he who wins in early voting, 99% of the time now, wins in the general election. Get out the vote. Okay? Get out the vote. You also got to go back to something that we used to have back in the day, and that's ward and precinct captains, where every precinct has a precinct captain. This precinct captain has designated people in that section of the community that is going to make telephone calls. Aura May? Yeah, baby. We gonna pick you up at 10 o'clock on tomorrow morning and take you to the pole, baby. All right, sugar. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be dressed now. Here. You got to have, if you think that Rhonda Logan is the best person in that area, you got to organize. You've got to call and tell people why. You got to make them even mad. You got to let them know what these white folks trying to do to Rhonda. And look, we can't let them white folks do Rhonda in. We got to get up and go to the polls and make sure that she win. Cause these white folks done lost their mind. They just trying to take over, child. They sure will think they baby. Yeah, I'm gonna get up and go and vote for Rhonda Logan. We got to have a plan and a strategy. Okay? We got to have a plan and a strategy. We got to have a plan and a strategy. Plan your work, work your plan. Plan it. Quit going out haphazardly. Even if your account is small in your finances, you got to have a strategy to win, even with a low budget campaign. I remember, what was that girl's name? Ran for school board. Well, I can't think of her name. From North Memphis. She didn't have but one great big sign. Ooh, I can't think of that girl's name. What does I know her name? But what happened was, the sign was rotated every day to a different place in the community where it looked like she had 2, 3, 4, 5 signs, but the sign was being relocated every day. They kept her on talk shows, talking about the issue. They kept her in front of people. Now, some of our folk, when they run it, they have to learn how to speak the king's language. Some of our people that's running need grooming. Okay, you gotta be groomed. You gotta know how to dress. You got to know how to address people in the community. Again, what am I saying? We've got to learn to strategize and organize. In war, the greatest thing that you have in war is communications. I get candidates that want to take all their money, their campaign money, to white TV. White TV don't give a damn whether you win or lose. White TV looks for your dollars and cents. Now, yes, I'm interested in your dollars and cents, but I involve myself in certain campaigns. You won't advertise with me. I was telling some ladies that I met today, and I want to say good afternoon to Dr. April Epps Carter and Erica Grant Irvin. I was at their place. Who?
Suzette Harvey.
And Suzette Harwell, what her means. I met them. These are some young ladies who are entrepreneurs. They have a medical office called Regenerate and Rejuvenate, and they do them B12. What was it I took? The a B12. It gives you a whole lot of energy. I feel a little bit more energetic. Shot me in my hip. I didn't feel it. Um, um, but it was good. Look, so those of y'all been going over there to the shot nurse, y'all need to go because hopefully these doctors here, these are black female doctors, okay, black female doctors. They're smart women too. I'll give them that. Those of y'all that's taking these B12 shots, y'all going to the shot nurse, go to the black folk, okay? Go to the black folk. Let them give you the B12 injections, the B12 lipo injections. They got stem cell therapy, preventive care, acute sick visits, uh, school physicals, the sinus cocktail. They got all that stuff. They're located right there at 1331 Union, uh, in the old building where the 2001 used to be, right there at Cleveland and Union. Look, those of y'all that take that B12 shot and you go to get you some energy, call them, area code 901 654 3496. That's area code 901 654 3496. But when I was in there, I was talking to them, and I was talking about advertising. And I was talking about the fact, and those of you on Instagram, if I see any of you all, anyone that replies to Andrew Caldwell, I'm permanently taking you off the page. If I'm ignoring the Queen, then y'all do too. Anybody from this point on that says anything in reference to Andrew Caldwell, I will block you from the page. Period. Not try me and see. I was telling them about this clown, Harold Collins, who was running for mayor. Harold Collins running for mayor of the city. This is a black television talk show. The best known in the region. How you gonna tell me that you can't advertise on my show? I told him $1,500. But he was willing to pay $7,500 for one commercial on what's it, Empire. This black man, who I'm glad lost, and if he ran for dog catcher, I wouldn't support him. There's nothing that I could do, because see, I'm tired of black folk who always, you want to go to the white man till you get your ass in a crack, then you want the black man to pull your ass out the crack. I'm pouring cement in cracks now. I ain't helping nobody out no cracks. If you ain't helping me, I can't help us you. But he was willing to pay $7,500 for one commercial. One, just one, $7,500. Okay? For one commercial on Empire. And wouldn't give me $1,500. Kept playing with me. But even with his $7,500, he lost. So what I tell politicians is, bring me some of your capital. Don't leave me out of your equation when it comes to your advertising. Didn't y'all hear Martavius last night say He gonna make sure he bring me some money. He understands the power. I think, how many candidates did I have this?
13.
I had 13 candidates during the primary, and 11 of them won. All the way back to the sheriff, that basically nobody knew in the community. He started advertising in January of last year. We built his name up, okay? Organizing and strategizing. What does this show allow you to do? It allows you to strategize. My name ain't as out there as I need it to be. But if I advertise on this show at least 3 to 4 times a night, my name, folks gonna start looking at who I am. Then I did my commercial. My face is out there. People know who I am. Okay? People know who I am. They get an opportunity to know who I am. Okay? That's what the strategy, that's part of your organizing. If you have no marketing idea, then you have no plan of being able to win a race. And it's very important in next year's election that black folk dominate that city council. Okay? It is very important that black folk dominate that city council. We are the majority. We're 70% of the population of the city of Memphis. You have every right to be in charge. You have every right to dominate. Quit feeling sorry for white folk, because white folk ain't feeling sorry for you. Please understand that we are in a war, and the only way that we are going to win is that we strategize and we organize. We'll be back after these commercial messages. Now, I don't want anybody on Instagram making any reference to Andrew Caldwell. Do not even reply to what I'm saying. Okay? Andrew Caldwell wants some attention. I'm not going to give it. Andrew Caldwell is a nothing ass, nobody, dick sucking faggot. And if there's any other faggots on the page, I don't mean to hurt your feeling. Suck all the dicks y'all want to suck. Okay. But I am not going to make him great. Okay? So anybody that I see that makes any comment on this Instagram page in reference to anything about Andrew Caldwell, you will be automatic. I don't care how long you've been on the page, you will be automatically, you will be deleted forever. Okay? Forever. And this queer keeps Google calling me. I'll give you his number and y'all can call him. But don't put his name on my page. 314 is the area code. What is it? 230-2198.
Andrew Caldwell, Andrew Caldwell, Andrew Caldwell.
What Miss Debbie want me to call her about?
I don't know that.
What is this Joseph Demonson? Call Dale, but don't piss. What is that about?
On your commercial, say, call Dale, call Dale.
Oh. Hmm. Queen Supreme Butterfly, do you want to be taken off the page? Why are you replying? What's up, though? Motherfucker, if you don't know what's up, you're on the wrong motherfucking page. I think I'm gonna put that sweater there on tomorrow. I ain't wearing no suit tomorrow.
Oh,
Thank
it's supposed to
you.
be cold tomorrow here.
Huh?
Supposed to be cold tomorrow.
It'll be cold tomorrow? I don't wear suits all week. And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. I want you to check out those doctors over there to regenerate and rejuvenate. I saw their commercial on another TV station this morning, and I called them. Yeah, we watch you. I went up there, and had a great time. Even got me one of them little, them B12 shots. I feel so energized here tonight. And you old men, if your stamina is down and you ain't been able to keep up with them young girls, cause you'll get up and go and got up and went, and now to get that thing working good, y'all come see me. I'll be at the church all day tomorrow. I'm gonna try to be in there about 10:30ish on tomorrow. Okay, y'all come, but they got a shot they can give you guys for you, like that shot, that B12. It gives you stamina. So if you just been on, now you can be. Okay. What you laughing at, Dale? Dale got a shot too. What kind of shot was that you got, Dale?
I had the B12 lipo.
She got a B12 hypo.
Lipo?
A who?
Lipo.
Lipo. Yeah. I didn't even feel it. I was gonna have one. What?
I got the video.
Oh, so what you got the video? You know damn well not to show that damn video. You ain't crazy. You know what side your bread buttered off. Yeah. But the pretty little nurse stuck me too. But I didn't let them stick me in my arm because I didn't have time to take all these big old cufflinks and stuff I have on. These here were designed for me. They're made like a bear. A daddy bear. This is the daddy bear cufflink. Only one like these in America. They were designed for the daddy bear. Thank you, Pastor Gillespie. So I feel like taking all this off, and the shirt off. So she said, "We can stick in your hip. You won't even feel." I didn't. I was sitting there talking, waiting to be stuck because I hate needles, and I didn't even know I'd been stuck. But if you guys want some more energy with, especially your old men to come by and buy the coffee from me, get you some stamina to go with it. Go on by there. In fact, call them in the morning. What's that number? I got the number. Oh, 654-3496. Call them first. Call them about, let's see what time they open. 9 o'clock. Call them at 9 o'clock in the morning and say, I need one of them shots like Thaddeus Matthews got. You women that's been going to the hot knot, the shot nurse. Okay. Quit going over there. Quit going. Somebody said, I called the shot doc. She was so shocked you promoted them. Oh, they answer the phone now? Huh? Yeah, then go and call the shot. If they answer them, somebody just said, yeah, go and call them now. Tell them you need some B12. They got stuff for when you've been high, when you've been drinking. What was that, Dale? What's that called? Is that the cocktail? You can get you some vitamin C. If you've been having migraines, they got migraine relief. They got the Myers cocktail. I don't know what that is. The Fountain of Youth. I should have found out what the fountain. When you get almost 62, hell, I've been looking for that damn fountain. Huh? Lord, they got the Fountain of Youth over there? Yeah. They got the pregame, the after party, the royal flush, all hammers. They got preventive health care for your blood glucose, your vision. I see several things I need. Yeah, y'all gonna go live with me. Damn fool, what the hell I wanna go live with your ignorant, no, don't nobody know your ass. Why would I go live with you? In fact, go live at the house by yourself, cause I'm gonna take you off my page. Yeah, give them a call. Call them right now. All over the Mid-South. Call them right now, especially old men that need some stamina. They can shot me just like that. Okay. 654 area code 901 654 3496. Women doctors. Okay, women doctors. I went across the hall. I ain't even got their card in here. It was a law firm, another black woman. You got that card there?
It's in the car.
Or did I put it in my pocket? No, it's in the car. Pickler, was it Pickford or Pickler?
Pitchford.
Pitchford Law Firm. They deal with the Social Security people who have it. And I told her, actually, I was a little upset about my streaming stuff not being right at first. Cause these some women with some money, and I need their advertising. But if y'all got some Social Security problem, like Sister Ola May, Lord, my check ain't been coming on time, Jesus. Lord have mercy. I needs to go and have them lawyers make sure I gets all my money. My husband been dead now 6 months. I ain't got my first damn Social Security check yet. Well, y'all need to go. I'm talking to them about advertising as well. Okay, and to those of you who want to advertise, tomorrow is the last day at that price I've been giving all week. Okay, tomorrow is absolutely, positively the last day. Those of you who are already advertising, if you want to maintain your price that you are right now, then you need to contact me on tomorrow. Okay? All right. Whew, Lord have mercy. It be so hard. It's hard out here when you work.
Fuck him.
When you work. Oh, the president finna take y'all asses off the damn EB&T card. He done signed the paper. Y'all asses gonna have to go to work. Somebody says, stupid fake ass people going to hell. Now, if I go to hell, I'm gonna be right in hell, right next to that bitch you call your mammy. Okay, that's who I'm going to be in hell next to. We're gonna just take you off the page. You go to hell. Okay. The president signed that thing, and it's gonna be over 750,000 folk, and that's the women. How do you get food stamps and you ain't got no children?
He's gonna make enough money.
Huh? But the president got y'all ass, didn't he? I told y'all he was gonna get y'all. That's the reason y'all got to strategize and organize, because y'all ain't finna ride off the government and us good working people no more. Y'all ass na 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 na. I'm so glad your ass gotta go to work, get a job, can't lay in the bed all day. Yes, I'm happy. Yeah. Yes. Somebody on here said, thank God for they coupons. Yes. I don't blame the president. And they got that other thing that they finna start sending y'all monthly stuff in a box. They already trying it out around Chicago and them areas. Yes, I'm glad. I'm glad y'all gonna have to get up off your ass. Thank you, Mr. President. If you ain't did nothing else, if you're gonna get they black asses up off their ass and make them go to work, woo, Lord. Cause see, some of y'all been laying on y'all asses a long damn time. You grew up on the welfare. Your mama was on welfare. Your grandmama was on welfare. All y'all go back to the days of the paper food stamps. Okay, when they were selling food stamp by the book. Hmm. And see, what you don't understand, that the EB&T card and the welfare is designed by the government to keep your ass in slavery, to keep your ass submissive. That's all it do. Get up and go get your ass a job. They're gonna get rid of that damn Section 8. Keep on. They gonna keep on. They gonna get rid of the Section 8. And you gonna have to work. You want to create wealth. That's the reason I can appreciate these lady doctors. I was talking to them. I was saying, what made you go out as doctors, female doctors? What made you go out and decide that you want to start your own practice? They were working in one of the shops where they was charging like $10,000 for one of these treatments. Okay, $10,000, and they said we can do this. The real cost is about $3,000 for this treatment. They got all of these treatments. They decided they wanted to be entrepreneurs. And until we understand the aspect that you don't get rich working for somebody, you only make them rich. You get rich, you get wealth, you get satisfaction, you get successful by coming up and strategizing and organize your own plan. I made a commitment more than 25 years ago that I wasn't going to work no more in life for anybody but myself. That's it. I plan on doing some national TV stuff. I got a letter the other day, and they trying to figure out how they're going to do what I do. Because, see, the first thing we understand, I don't compromise me. Okay, I'm used to money. I ain't used to that Steve Harvey money, and I love to have some of that Steve Harvey money. But I'm working every day to do new things, not to wait on the white man to be my benefactor. Y'all sitting your ass there waiting on a damn government check. You a damn fool. You keep on having baby after 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 baby. You'll never be successful. Because the only thing you've been successful is laying on your back and getting screwed, and don't understand that while you're getting screwed, you're screwing yourself and allowing this government that does not give a damn about you to continue to screw you. And so you got to have somebody on the TV like me to educate you and to inform you. You got to have it. You got to have somebody like me, that the white man does not manipulate and does not control, and nobody scripts me on what I am going to say. I got to keep telling you the truth. Baby, if you laying up and having 9 and 10 babies, here's somebody said, girl I know has how many kids? 8 kids, and she gets $1,174 in food stamps. Hell, how far did that go with 9 of y'all in the house? And I know you're feeding some nothing ass man at the same time, or you're probably selling some of those stamps. The weave's still gonna go out of business because see, some of y'all ain't gonna be able to buy no weave to go in your head because y'all sell y'all stamps to get you some weave in your hair. Y'all don't even get the good weave, okay? But we as a people, if we are to be successful, we must strategize and we must organize, okay? Strategize. What's your plan as you get ready to go into a new year? What's your strategy to make your life better? How are you going to organize your life for a new year? Okay. What's your strategy? What's your strategy to be successful? What's your strategy to get off the E, the B, and the T? As you prepare to get your income tax, what you gonna do with it besides party? Buy you some new furniture, cause that cheap ass furniture you bought last year with your income tax, it's done broke down, or the car you broke last year broke down. I'm going to be giving you information as we go into the income tax season, okay? On certain businesses like the you told to know car lots, how they ripping you off. I'm gonna give you some information that you don't know. Some of you tax companies, y'all need to call me. You need to call me tomorrow. In fact, put my email up there. Those of you that want to advertise and you want that low price that I've been giving, tomorrow is the last day. That's my personal email address right there that you see on the screen. Thaddeus.Matthews@gmail.com. Okay. That's it. That's it. Call me or email me with your number and all of your information. And if you're ready to do business tomorrow, then tomorrow is your day. I got some advertisers that's going to be coming off at the first year because they ain't paid me. And when you don't pay me, you come off there. It's just, it's business. This is business to me. Okay? This is business. Because nothing that I'm doing here is free. Miss Debbie want my money on the first of the month, between the first and the fifth. That's $6,000. I can't sit here and be pretty and not make no money. Okay? We must learn to support each other. We've got to learn to do that. I hit 350,000 households every night. I'm the most talked about black man on TV in this entire region. My social media platforms far surpasses most in this region and most in many places. One of the things that we have done with the advertising is this. You go to Thaddeus A. Matthews Facebook page right now. I'll be back on the other page the first of the year. The same thing that you see on TV, you see on social media, on Facebook. There's been over 1,000 people that have watched last night's show since I went off the air at 9 o'clock. That means that every one of those individuals got an opportunity to see the commercials that are on there. I can't do what I do free. I can't give my stuff away. My advertising rates will beat anybody in mainstream media that has an audience. Now, if you ain't got an audience, I advertise on Facebook, but you ain't got but 100 followers or 100 friends. That don't mean a thing. I have hundreds of thousands on all of my social medias, plus 350,000 households each and every night. I need your advertising dollars. Support the program that is trying to keep you abreast of what's going on in this community. Without fear of favor, I'm going to tell you just like it is. I don't give a damn who I piss off. It's better to be pissed off than pissed on. I've got to keep giving you good information. But I got to make my money. This is my job. This is all I do. My church does not pay me. Okay. That's the reason I had to get creative and bring the cougar home. Sunday, I ain't got no problem. That on Sunday evenings at Naked Truth, Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, starting the second Sunday in January, it's going to be Soulful Sundays. I'm going to have a live band. I'm going to have Courtney Little and any other singers that can sing come by. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have a dance floor. I got a gymnasium that holds at least 500 people. We're going to have a good time. You're going to be able to buy you some hot wings and hamburgers and some other things. I ain't serving no alcohol, but I'm going to have some ice and I'm going to have some cups. What you put in your cup with your ice in it, that's going to be up to you. Okay? It's business. Please understand and quit letting folk tell you church is just church. Church is a business. With all them bills are sitting on my desk, I know it's a business. So when folk are not giving to ministry, then you have to create resources that allow you to do it. I ain't got no problem with music. I love the blues. I played the blues on the radio a long time, and I'm still the best when it comes to playing a blues song. Well, I'd be hypocritical if I got a problem with bringing it into my gymnasium and I say it's all right. Here's somebody said, can we bring weed? No, we're going to get your ass right over here. There will be security and everything. There. We will have security in the house. I'm about business. I'm about making money legally. I'm about keeping the ministry going. I'm not able to take care of people in this community and put programs together without having some resources. And let's just say Sunday morning ain't doing it. I spent $80,000 thus far this year of my own money in ministry. Get the Cougar Hunter ready for me.
Okay.
I spent $80,000. And when I looked at what was coming in to the church versus what I've spent this year, I had to become creative. So I don't give a damn if your bishop, elder, apostle, chicken bone, or whatever it is, get mad and say, Lord, he done turned the church into a club. I ain't got nothing against a blues song. I ain't got nothing. Now that I've been over there to the regenerate and rejuvenate, and then gave me that shot, I might be shaking a tail feather myself. We have to become resource. It's called Strategizing and Organizing. Now, I'm going to play the cougar horn, but let me also share this for all of you who have given for the Christmas Daddy Bears kids. Thank you so much. If you would like to give again on tonight, you know what to do. You can go to the Cash App. That's $ Naked Truth Ministries. We're going to come up. We're going to come up a little short. But I'm going to do what I can do with what I got. Okay. I got to see, one of the things I've got to learn is to quit worrying about and being concerned about people that ain't concerned about me. Okay. And I tell folk again, a lot of times people come to me when they ain't got nobody else they can go to. You get your ass out the crack. Let's call Thaddeus Matthews. No, it don't work that way. When you want me to deal with your personal issues and it's not a community issue, you got to pay me. That's it. I basically handle, what you say, 90% of all the church's expenses, the ministry's expenses. Okay? 90%. I don't get a dime. I don't get paid for nothing. But I'm always out here trying to help somebody's cause. So if you like to give, and if you got some toys, we'll be at the church all day tomorrow and even all day Saturday. The Christmas program is Sunday morning, 10 o'clock at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. My Christmas message on this Sunday morning is, what if Mary would have had an abortion? That's going to be the message on Sunday morning. What if Mary had aborted baby Jesus? That's the message on Sunday morning. All right, we're going to bring up the Cougar Hunter, and those of you who would like to give and share with us on the Christmas project, you know what to do. You go to the church website, nakedtruthlem.com, go and where it says give, PayPal, or the Cash App, or you can also go to directly to the Cash App, $ Naked Truth Ministries. This is a guy that's going to be there on Sunday evening. And this boy can sing. This is just his recording here and his video with that big booty girl, Tiffany be her name. But he'll be there every Sunday evening at 3 o'clock. If you got a motorcycle club, bicycle club, Corvette club, when you get out of church and you ain't got nowhere to go, come on, you'll be able to come, enjoy yourself, and get home in time enough to go to work the next morning. Let's take a look at the Cougar Hunter himself, Courtney Little. What's up, Michael?
I ain't been out in that rain all day. Living hard. Take these phone calls. You can roll the phone.
But during the first commercial break, we told the NPR shop, you can put in your Facebook information, you know, shop in your Facebook. That was like,
Those of you on Instagram, you might not be able to hear it because we're doing the audio a brand new way.
apparently, everything changed something today, and it didn't inform me, so Facebook didn't work, it needed to like 20 minutes.
Thank you, Felicia Lollipop. I like that name, girl.
You did not know it didn't work?
And we,
After we go out, commercial break.
Those of you on Instagram, I'm really thinking first of year of doing away with this and allow y'all to just come on the Facebook because I'm really tired of some of the silliness here. Okay. And that's Courtney Little. He's going to be our featured weekly artist at our Soulful Sundays. He was down for a while at what's the thing on the river? I can't think of the name of it right now. But Courtney Little is some kind of dynamic singer. So if you love the blues, it's gonna be growing. Ain't gonna be none of that hip hop mess. It's nothing but the blues. Hell, I may even sit down and play some blues on a Sunday evening. Afternoon. I still know how to do what I do, but Courtney Little, there's going to be a DJ, dance floor, live band. So I'm inviting all of the blues lovers. If you're looking for some clean adult fun on a Sunday afternoon, starting at 3 o'clock, you can bring your motorcycle club, your car clubs, your social club. Yeah, Memphis Sounds. They was going to Memphis Sounds in the afternoon, and somebody told me Memphis Sounds was closing. Now, I'm not sure, but that whole crowd, you can dress up and come on. I got to call my friend. Remind me to call Roy Hughes tomorrow. To make sure I get all the sound equipment that I need in there. But it's $10 admission to come in, and this all goes toward ministry. Food and beverages will be available. No liquor will be served, but setups will be available. Well, I ain't never heard of that at the Missionary Baptist Church. Well, this ain't the Missionary Baptist Church, baby. This ain't the missionary. This ain't the Church of God in Christ. Yabba dabba do. This ain't them. This is the naked truth. Yeah, liberation and empowerment ministries. We invite you to come and be with us. Somebody said I need some neo soul. Okay, I like the blues. Okay, yeah, we like the blues. Some Bobby Blue Bland, some Johnny Taylors. Okay, some Marvin C. Baby, let me be. Okay, yes, we're gonna have a great time. Then I'm getting ready for my big birthday party coming up March 29th. That's gonna be off the chain. We're gonna have us a Super Bowl party there. We just finna do it, okay? I got to do what I got to do what I got to do. And I appreciate each and every one of you supporting what we are trying to do. Those of you who are advertisers already on the show, I need to hear from you tomorrow, or the first of the year. You'll have to go with the new year plan, or you don't go at all. Praise the Lord. Again, I want you to call over there to the thank you. I have to get used to somebody talking in my ear. That's the way they do it in TV, don't they? That's where Scott Matters. Oh, he ain't on TV right now. That's a whole nother show. I ain't gonna talk about. I found out Scott Matters' wife is a MMA fighter. Okay. She could have whooped his ass and didn't need to call the police. But look, y'all call these people over here and tell them, look, it's worth them advertising on my show. If you're interested in stem cell therapy, IV hydration therapy, cosmetic, Botox, and fillers, what that do?
Like if you got wrinkles,
All you wrinkled up ass women, y'all got them wrinkles, and y'all trying to play like you're 45 and you're 85. Get them wrinkles out. They can take them wrinkles out. Yeah, fill your wrinkles out. They got the B12 injections, B12 with lipo injections, sinus cocktails. I might need one of them to clear me up. But just call them. In fact, I think they're open right now. 901-654-3496. Tell them that you heard about them here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. 901-654-3496. All right, coming up next, Michael R. Williams, the head of the Memphis Police Association. He was down at the City Hall the other day at that travesty. And I do want Burley and Boyd to know that there is going to be a strategy and an organizing to get him out of office. There is madness that is going on in City Hall, and only you, the people that live in the area, can make the difference. Until tomorrow night, I'm the baddest man on TV. I'm Thaddeus Matthews. Top of the evening to you.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
What he said?
oh, you can prevent forest fires?
Yeah, only you.
Why you ain't come to the party, man?
Huh?
Huh?
I had representation.